Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of 2 Point Campus. When we last left off, we tried desperately to finish up Cheesy Heap and we failed miserably. I did look up some, not guides, but tips and tricks in between. So we're going to try to implement that today. So without further ado, let's jump back in. We're not going to ignore that. You know,
That is nice.
I said I was going to implement some techniques today, but I think I'm also going to... Why is that mad? Okay. Oh, because there's a window there? That makes sense. No, I don't want to sell anything in your... There. What was I saying? Oh, so, a key factor of this school that I don't know, man, I just missed, is this up here. Yeah, the reason why we've had 104 students and no more, and I kind of saw it towards the end of the last episode, you know, we couldn't increase this because, like, this thing, intake of 100% applicants, right? So here's the thing. If we don't buy more shuttles, we can have more students. I was reading that thing completely wrong. I kind of want to minimize how many of these students we have. Let's get this up to where it's 10% happiness, right? Okay, so we'll apply that there because we want only the limited number of humanities students that we need, right? And then for these classes, we can do the maximum here as well. I'm just trying to reduce student count a little bit because I do think it's hurting us a lot of it. On certain things like needing a lot more staff than we would normally need. And also I just want to make sure that we only get the number of shuttles that we actually need. Okay, so we definitely need more shuttles. Let's confirm that. So I was reading this wrong. I thought this said that we still have 36 spaces out of 99. I might have to read it again because it still doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. We can have a total of 99 new students and like 36 spaces are already full or something like that. I think we saw it a little bit in here, like the student intake. Next year's intake, 100% of applicants. Okay. 100% of applicants. So this is kind of what we want to focus on. I guess we could reduce this down. Oh, look at that. If we do reduce it down by 1, we have a learning rate of 100%. Oh. I wonder if we utilize that here. Oh, like here. Intake will be reduced to avoid exceeding campus capacity, which means the shuttles. I do think I'll do that, and... Oh, why is this one 98%? Now... With that said, we need another shuttle. Unfortunately, I don't think we have money. I don't know where we left off. I don't know that we can get one. Hold on. Oh, wow. There's, like, spaces all the way over here. I thought about gutting and rebuilding. These are 100,000, but I think the ones over here are only 75. They only take 7 students. We took the 50,000, we'd still need about 400 monies. Which, we just got some money out of nowhere. It's not the school year. Okay. So, yeah. We definitely need to increase that because that's why we're not making any money. It's because we're not increasing our student count, which, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense that we're not doing that. I guess we can do this, you know? Still need a little bit of money. So if we take this loan, we need to sell something worth $500. $300, roughly. We can sell... How much are these? So we have several of them. Oh, yeah, we'll just sell that. Okay, cool. And then we will buy... Honestly, should we sell something worth 25? Because that's 8 additional students. Okay, this will get us 7. So now if you look here, 112. I am so mad that, like, I knew the shuttles were important, but I didn't realize, like, I guess I didn't fully understand. Yeah, I just didn't fully understand, I'll be honest. Okay, let's run with that. I do want to quickly look at my staff real quick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 medical people, right? 1, 2, yep. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 medical facilities. Okay. We need another medical person, I think. And then we have 2 pastoral supports and 3 pastoral people. It's good. And then we have 3 librarians, which honestly we probably don't need. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people for stuff. And I think I'm going to take people off clubs just because I truly don't care about club recruitment. Like, they can figure it out on their own. Well, we'll have 1 guy. The fastest guy. 2. Yeah, he's the fastest. Okay, he can go around and do it then. Okay. How many did I say we had? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 4 here. 7. 8.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Got it. 9 for that. Oh. Is that all we need? 7 and then 8. I think that's right. So we have 2 extra, which is good. Okay. Let's start this next year, and I don't think we're going to make money in the first couple of years is kind of the problem. Because, 1, we have all of the loans taken out, but we just need to get to, I think we spend money only on upgrading these, essentially, and then training, because we definitely need to get training up. The goal of this year is to get humanities students that are 100%. Look, it's already working. A+. Let's go. Okay, let's look at our students. How did it instantly work?
You students should make
That shouldn't happen.
first impression. No pressure.
So we already have 1 student at A+. So essentially what happens is if you reduce the number of students, then you only have the top level of the humanities students and nobody else. So these are all of our humanities students. These are year 2 and these are year 1. We have a few. But if we can get all of these humanities students to graduate, which I don't know how many there are. It doesn't tell you here. Like, there's 35 in year 3, but I don't know how many. Oh, I can star him. Let's star all the, like, year 3 A students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get at least 10 graduated. We could be halfway there. Okay. Training is continuing on. Oh, it puts little stars over them. That's actually really helpful. What we'll do is make sure that whenever we have invasions, they at least don't hit our star students. We now officially have star students, and they are the most important thing we have. I should put a... Oh, this is free, so I can still do it. Haha, nice try. Sweet. Kind of really like how this turned out. You guys doing okay over here? Oh, you guys need a bench. That's a... I'll just steal one. I was gonna say, I don't have any money. Never mind. Do you like a bench? Here you go. What about a table? I'll steal one of those, too. Look, instantly. Personal failure.
You weren't Listening. You were asleep.
Oh,
I saw you.
analog computer. I was thinking about selling this so that I could get more things in here. Phew. Is now level 4 in Speedwalking Club. Oh, that's funny. It gives you little updates about them if you're star students. Maybe 10 was a bit much, but, you know. We do what we can. Now, if the skies could open up and give us some money... I'm getting so sick of hearing myself say that word. I'm sorry. True. Hey, man. What's going on? Hey, we've got some money. Are you coming to do this one? Oh, another thing that I wanted to implement, and this might be a little rough, but security people are only going to be doing security. It is worth it to protect our students at all costs. And that's really... Oh, wait. I'll let him do mining. But the rest of them are only doing security. That still leaves plenty of janitors to do other things. So I think we're okay. I don't think I'm going to limit the miners just yet. Just because we generally haven't had a problem with, like, injured students, I think. I say that, but our freaking thing is already full. What do we have? Does it say 62? I feel like I do so much, you know? I do so many things. None of our star students are over here, so I'm not going to worry too much about it.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
These are star students. They're going into this class. Level 5 teacher, that's good. What about you? Level 6, even better. Oh, they want a raise. I'll pretend like I didn't see it. Didn't see that. Speed this up. Being perfectly normal and also the same class. Okay, we're getting to some A+ students. Look at you, speedwalking. Do have to watch that debt though. If you're not careful, we could go into major debt, which means that I don't have another one over here. I like bookcases, interestingly enough. If we go into major debt, then they will shut down the school and we have to start over, and I'm not doing this. Okay, we need to protect our star students, guys. Okay, it looks like they're all over here. I mean, we need to protect all the students. Sorry, not to, like, pick favorites, but I have favorites. This isn't all of them, though. This is only 5 of them.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
They should be only doing security, so okay, they shouldn't get too far. That being said, I have way more intruders, I think, than I have, yeah, I have 10. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not too bad. This is actually really helpful that they're favorited, so you can actually micromanage their, lives, essentially. Like, they're first in queue, I don't care. They're first in everything. So I was thinking about gutting or building a whole building and just filling it to the brim with, like, 10 medical rooms. Because, like, at one given time, we can have, like right now, for example, we have 55 medical issues. So if we had 10, then they would only have, like, 2 or 3 people in queue and they could get through them a lot faster. Because the problem with like full queues like this, so they each have 10 in queue right now, is that the person that's 10th in line is waiting for like a year. And that's bad. So I don't think we have enough janitors to cover. What's wrong with you? We're only $125,000 from like catastrophe here. I have some things that I can sell. I really need to. Just would prefer not to. It's our star students. Okay.
Student support can be found in student support.
They do have to come in here for jukeboxes. A. Now they gotta go to class.
Announcement.
And I don't think it...
Just sit quietly.
If they're in class, if they hold up the queue. That would be... bad. The Space Rocks do not just destroy buildings. They can injure students, though, which is a problem. They explode after a certain amount of time, which means that you don't get the materials out of it, and also... they can hurt people if they're nearby. That's why I generally try to focus on the ones that are within, like, where our students are walking. Okay, I can sell... Let me wait till this class is done. I'm gonna sell this, because this is worth 50,000. It's worth a lot of, learning power, though, so I'm gonna wait till this class is done. Maybe I should put a dorm over here. I think what I'm gonna do is gut the next... I was hoping to pay off some loans this year. Because I really need to pay off some loans, but we're not making any money. Okay, sell that. That'll make us a little bit of money. And then we can sell... We can sell this room. It's not worth a whole lot is a problem. Tired. Yeah, go to bed. Wondering if there's not enough of these. They're in different rooms though, and I just don't think they're using both. Not you. Good. Hey, made some cheesy heaps. So I realized, I found out that the cheesy heap thing is literally just the crematorium classes. So honestly, if you can have more of these classes running, it's actually better. But you know, it's neither here nor there. Pretty close for humanities. These are just humanities. Oh, they're sharing its cosmic expansion. I would like to split off humanities completely, but not quite there. Are you favorited? Because you don't look like you're favorited. Okay, they don't all have stars for some reason. Just a few of them. Okay, so they started off the year with an A+. Hey, look, we got an A+ student. Let's go. And then like slowly lost it over the year. I don't... Why? Yeah. Yeah, I know, guys. Listen, I'll try to get to it when I can. I don't know what else I can really sell. I don't think that we will be in debt before the end of the year. That says anything? This will help these classes because they make us money. Oh, I could sell this. Yeah, let's do that. This isn't making me enough money fast enough. And then I can also fire the research teacher. I could just make them a teacher. Should have put them in here. Look, there's no lines, guys. Get in there. Okay, there is lines. I was wrong, but it looks like there's no lines, so I think we might actually do it. We might actually get A+. I wonder how much of this problem is caused by me fast forwarding. I haven't been fast forwarding. We still have 48 medical issues. Never mind. 48. They're just like not going. Which is a them problem, not a me problem, but you know. Level 9, huh? Sure would be nice. Hey, we got some money. Offsets our deficit a little bit. Oh, there's so many medical issues. I can't keep up with the medical issues. Yeah, I think what we need to do is gut and rebuild. The thing is, we have to be careful to not delete rooms that are upgraded, because that could hurt us. We could recover money though. I need this guy at least to graduate. Hold on, let's look at. When they say very hard, they mean very hard. Oh, wait. We have one. We have one A+ 3-year. What can we do to get you? What can we do to offer you an A+? Jesus. Yes. Listen, I know you think we're gonna go bankrupt, but we're not. We're not gonna go bankrupt. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Definitely not gonna pay off our loans this year either. I can't do this for another year though.
I believe that smell is you.
Our teachers are actually pretty good levels. I would like to get them at higher level, but I think what we need to do is increase tuition to the maximum, lower the student count to the minimum with the maximum price, and then that'll reduce the number of students that can get injured, therefore reducing the lines of people with medical issues. That's thinking of portals. You guys think these are money rocks? No.
Welcoming the mysterious space rock to campus.
Son of a biscuit. There's so many over here. I need that money rock. Problem is I can't have more students if I don't buy more spaceships, and I can't buy more spaceships if I don't have money. How can I buy more spaceships? Charge them more. Oh my gosh. You want these nice amenities on this asteroid, then you will pay for them. Let's just end it. I don't know if we got any. Okay, best teacher is Lydia Trickett. That's a new one. Contribution to research, Layla Belcher. May she rest in peace. We jettisoned her into space. Rising staff, Jenny No, we didn't. We kept her. I forgot. Mickenbosch. Yeah. Academic excellence, student choice, campus of the year, and queen of clubs. Honestly, other than making money, this year went a lot better. Sadly, we're supposed to be doing this for profit. Here's the thing, right? Oh wait, did we get any? Fuck. We still didn't get any. We could survive another year. No, because I sold stuff and I did not have the money for that. If we went another year though, we could pay off these 2 loans. And then we could get another rocket ship. No, so we played a year with maximum students, highest profit without affecting happiness. Now we're gonna play it the other way. We're gonna go maximum profit, minimum students. We're gonna try to keep it at 0% happiness. Just because I don't want to affect their happiness if I can help it. Wait, if I reduce this down and we just have, like, say 10 students, 133% learning rate. Only 10. Okay. And then get these up. And we'll leave that there. Cheese memory actually makes us money though. That's why I'm hesitant to reduce that down.
The academic year is now over.
Next year's students, 113. Total students, 71. Applications, 32. We're only taking 10 of them. Applications, 15. We're only taking 14 of them. But if we leave one behind, then we have 100% learning rate. Taking all but one of them. That's It seems so mean. So this is 36. 14. See, I don't think we have enough shuttles, right? Purchase shuttles to increase our maximum yearly student intake. This doesn't make sense to me. Student intake 32. Can we like prioritize? So, okay, I need to look this up because it bothers me that I don't know. Oh, shuttle capacity is 43 and we have 60 applicants is what it says. So we needed to reduce this down to where we only have like the limited number of applicants. So let's take 10 here. 10 here. That's 20. How many can we have? That's 20, so we can have 23 of the cheesemoongery. Let's reduce this down to 23. Yeah, that affects happiness. Okay. So now we have this is supposed to be green. You guys know that? Bars are supposed to be green. Okay. So we've reduced the total count of students. I need to fast forward so I can let all these students heal up. That will reduce the number of students we have on campus so that maybe the thing isn't so bad. The problem is we already have like, you know, oh wait, this is the wrong thing. We already have 71 students here. But, you know, maybe some of these students will be our hero. Like, look. All of these guys are starting with A+. Oh, wait, this guy isn't. That's okay. I'm just gonna mark these ones who already have an A. Starting at 90%. It's crazy.
Medical issues can interfere with your studies.
And then we're taking the maximum number of shuttle capacity. So what that does, if you match your student intake to your shuttle capacity, is you get this learning rate bonus, which I feel like they didn't either they didn't explain it enough, or like I don't know. I feel like they didn't explain it enough because I did not understand, and I read it, you know. Yeah, the whole not having janitors do anything but security is hurting us quite a bit, but that's okay. 21% learning rate.
Janitor is needed to collect.
Fortunately, their final year of school is going to be their most expensive, which, to be fair, that's how it should be, honestly. Kind of don't want to wait for these lines, but I know I have to. I also didn't make any money or do anything to make money. So, hopefully we'll be okay. We might honestly be able to reduce the number of classrooms. Like, sell some of them. You know, we should get rid of this building. Make us some money. Do it. Now, there's not really a whole reason for them to be over here, but...
I believe that smell.
Man, that was one of the first buildings that we built. It was the second. It was the second build... Or, I guess it was the first building we built, but it was the second building on campus. Kind of sad. But we have less debt, and that's what really matters. I don't know that we're going to make a lot of money this year. I guess we did increase our tuition, but we reduced our number of students by a whole heck of a lot. Which is concerning. Is this... Yeah, Layla was the one that was, a researcher, but now isn't. You know what? Get out of here, Layla. We don't need you. Instantly need her. I was worried about that. Wait, Layla, I'm so sorry. Come back, please. Come back. See, the problem with that is I can't hire a new teacher. I'm an idiot. I could have just left it alone. Just literally no reason. My cosmic teacher's gonna be overextended, but whatever. Let's start the year. Start. We are at max learning capacity.
Should make a good first impression.
Honestly, if you guys... Oh, oops. If you guys don't succeed this year, I'm kicking you all out. Alright, Gertrude, did you hear that? I'll kick you out of this school. I mean, oh, wow. Fondue? Oh, not looking at cheese memory. These three barely have an A+. A+ is so high. Like, the first one was a C+, and we struggled with that. Or a B+, I think, and we struggled with that one. Like, why did it have to be A? Like, you couldn't just be A students? I've graduated like 1,000 A students. Instantly dropped. Look at this. Go to private tuition. You need help. I would like to avoid this kind of thing where they're waiting, but he's waiting for no reason because there's a shelf right there. Sit. Okay. Not as bad. Let's see what his grade. So he's at 81% right now. Does he get like a full percentage if he's in here? Educating aliens is so hard. This is almost worse than getting rid of them in hospitals. Okay, he does. Okay, so if we send them back-to-back private tuition, then maybe they'll, I don't know, do better in school. Aw, good friends. 82%. It drops by that much at the start of the year. Crazy. Huh. I guess it's next year. Okay. Right in the middle of campus. Goodness gracious. Look, these two got hit by a meteor. That... okay. Maybe they just like slipped and fell.
Intruders on campus. Oh no.
Yeah, so the meteors are also part of the problem. Like, they hit students. Okay, guys, it's just... oh. It's because this guy's here, not because of the plant. My mushies could never be the problem. Remember when we needed $1 million and I thought that would be hard? It was like the first thing that we got. Yeah, I need you guys to like succeed in here because you make us money. Oh, littering, good. Okay, only negative 4,000. That's good. It's actually really good. Man, okay, we have invaders. We should probably make sure. I guess they are dealing with it. How many injuries do we have?
Technically, but not socially optional.
The back-to-back thing is tough. 22 is not bad. Imagine that'll increase here momentarily. There's an invader right here. Yes, okay, good. You got it. Need these classes to go well. Huh, you think you can reduce the number of classrooms by increasing the room capacity? Actually, I never really thought about it. So far, having less students means, you know, less medical issues. That's a huge boon, because if there's only 22...
students are reminded to sink or swim.
We're expecting space rocks on campus. There's nothing I can do. I hate that I'm punished for this with medical issues, because there's nothing I can do to, like, save the students, you know? I can't pick them up. I can't, like... I can't even micromanage it, really. Oh, frick, there's a guy in here. Get him. Get him. He injured one of my students, I think. Rude. Look at you! Lance, please be my savior. Actually, just go to private tuition. Yeah. And you kind of need a shower, but if you can get a 91%... oh, man, that would be so good. That wasn't so good. I can't believe they only give us $5 grand for getting rid of invaders, because it costs us so much money. Just in the sheer amount of, like, medical issues and, medical issues. So we have to have all of these medical rooms, which are super expensive. Like, this, room... okay, I know, is worth 53,000, and then we have to have a medical staff, which is like another 30,000 a month. And then we have to have security, which is another 30,000 a month. And they only give us 5 grand. Like, I would rather just turn off that challenge because I don't think it's fun.
With you.
Oh, we made 3 grand. All off of that one time that we got rid of those 10 invaders. Did we charge them for medical? Maybe that's where we made the profit. It's a racket, I tell you. We injure our students and then we send them to the hospital and then we charge them. Imagine. Only in America.
Rumors. The campus grounds are not
Surely we don't charge them. It's like included with tuition. It's like hazard fee. This one's actually getting in there. Take this blue medicine.
hard work. May
Is that money?
not pay off.
Good news, everybody. It looks like the meteors all fell into safe zones.
Weather report. It's
good.
raining space rocks.
Like, I don't think these blue ones give us any money. It has to be the yellow ones, I'm pretty sure. Guys, I will get all of this as soon as you give me more tuition. Oh, God. Actually, really close. Hold on. This could get dangerous really fast. Listen, you guys can have these nice things whenever, you know... How much is it worth? Selling. And that's how you reduce your debt. Yeah, I would like a student union that's better too, but we don't have the money. Sell that, that's extra. Honestly, I don't even want humanities students using this. So we can sell that. Yeah, if we had hit that month before I sold that stuff, we would have been in the negative 300,000. Which we would have had to reload a save point, but that's fine. Yep, this is what happens. You start emptying out your schniz. What does the schedule for these rooms look like? Okay. Hey, that is good to see.
Students are reminded to try and keep up.
Snap. Okay, good. He's on it. Did get 4 students, which is a bit of a shame. And then 2 more out here, which is also a bit of a shame. So that was like 8 students that got hit. This guy's gonna pay. I could always sell the second library.
Assistant needed in library.
I just have to make it to the end of the year without like hitting $300,000 in debt. That's the goal. I would like to say this is the closest I've ever been. I guess it is in this game. The hospital game, I think it was one of the last hospitals.
Not actually.
There was the last hospital I did was like this. I didn't even try for 3 stars because it was annoying because it was a wave hospital. And then there's one hospital where I didn't quite understand the game yet that I had to reset a couple times. Ooh, well, you could have probably taken a nap first, guy. Now I kind of feel bad. Yeah, go take a nap and then go to private tuition. Just like anywhere. Any of the beds, really. Just even this out so students can literally go into any beds. I think we need to fire some staff, maybe. Maybe fire our extra librarians. Let's go to you. Oh. I can sell a training room, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, good. Is that money falling from the sky? Oh, goodness. Let's go. Okay, there's actually quite a few of these. Yes. The big one, this one right here, is gonna get us at least $50,000.
Sorry.
Again. Yeah, I know, but we're about to make money. Look. Okay, maybe not that one. Yay! Money! Look, all this money! Haha. The gods have favored us today. I think you get one a year. 36,000 in profit. Let's go.
Toilets. Lovely.
You do have to get them before they explode, though. I wish we could help him. Can we take out a loan? Oh, baby. Okay, we can get his analog computer now. Which was close. We almost didn't get it. I didn't think we would. Yes, it's just a filing cabinet. Man, look at us go. Hoping we also have enough money to get a space shuttle.
Students should stop and take a moment. Just the one.
Interesting. We lost 41,000 in money, but somehow we made a $58,000 profit. Sure. I guess I shouldn't. What is this one? Oh, personal goals. Oh, we can actually get some of this stuff now. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't think we can do well. Prestige level 7. I don't know that there's anything in here that we could really get that would help. Maybe some lights. It actually helped quite a bit. Quite a bit more than I thought it would. Let's go. Okay, that'll give us some money. This to get back up to where with what it had would cost 18,000. But what we can do to help a little bit is put in a trash can. And then maybe just in the interim, like that, and that's all we need. Okay, good. Because those do get us money. That's why I'm prioritizing it. Okay. Now, with 1 month left, we need to look at our top tier students here. Okay. You are good. You're good. What are you gonna do? Wait, you're actually good. You. If we can get this guy up, that would be 6. I didn't see if we got it. Okay, best teacher Sandy Tundra, student choice, campus of the year, and queen of clubs. No failures. Our grade did drop a little bit, pass rate of 100%, which is always good. We did it! We got 3! Oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't get to 5. That's okay. We got 3. We're making progress. I didn't believe that we could. Okay. We actually need one more space for the transports. What I think we try to do is increase this. If we take 1 student, they have 147. That's crazy. I think we keep it at 10. We can reduce the cosmic expansion. Oh, we still need one more. I would actually like to... Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. That is so good. Take the big loan again, and then we can get another shuttle.
The academic year is starting.
Let's actually get a big shuttle.
Was there anything we wanted to do?
A little risky, but... Okay, now we have 51, so we can increase, let's increase our... I want to leave it at 10. Let's increase this. How many did I say we had? Okay. Do need a crematorium. I do wonder if instead... Oh, no. Yeah. We just increase the capacity? No, okay. That didn't do anything. I didn't know if it would or not.
Needed in the student union.
Okay, let's not do that then. Okay, we can only take 24 of those guys. Okay. So what if we increase this? We have one more spot available. Okay. Reduce that by 1. Okay. What about here? What a fun balancing game we've got here. Alright, that's where I'm going to end this episode. This episode was about getting us out of debt. I think... I don't want to say that we're firmly out of debt because the last, like, 8 times I've said that I've believed it and it wasn't true. Anyway, next episode we're going to try to get this number higher. That's the goal. It shouldn't be hard. I don't know. It shouldn't be hard, but it is for some reason. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time.